Hello and welcome everyone to part 7 of the Seleucid Let's Play of Total War Rome 2. We continue where we left it off last time. Just used my other spy to poison this army, the Brothers in Arms, and take them down even further for their hit points and such. Now people are still asking me this, how are we getting these numbers underneath the unit cards? This has been in since patch 3 or 4 I believe. You just go to options, you go to battle interface, and you hit unit card man count. Also I have left click unit drag turned off because I find it, I'm accidentally hitting the units too much and moving them by mistake with the left click. But yeah, you just hit unit card man count. There's no mod involved. It's been there for ages, so do go check it out. Broadcasting. If you want these buttons here, if you have a Twitch account or something like that, you can log in. You don't have to start streaming yet, but then there's an option in there to enable the tooltips. But you can only do that through there. That's how I activate that as well. So you see a maximum difficulty that we can get to very hard without realism. So that's basically legendary, makes it a bit harder with the AI buffs and stuff. Anyway, so this army is looking pretty weakened, and because of that I'm actually going to sally out. I don't want them to escape, so I'm actually going to go for them. I know that they're defending in a fort and what have you, but I do have pikes, so I can kind of push through their lines. Plus my elephants can smash through them as well. I could not attack, but that's going to take out my reinforcements a little bit, so we're just going to fight it normal battle and attack ourselves. Go on the attack here. So yeah, they've got plenty of slingers, but then I have plenty of slingers and javelin men as well. I've got cavalry, 1 unit, so I can hopefully flank around and hit them with that. Even if I didn't have the elephants, which are going to, hopefully be able to punch through their lines and cause a lot of damage, the pikes themselves should be able to actually cause a fair bit of damage to the Brothers in Arms. And looks, are they sallying out perhaps? Because they should be fortified. Assume they're sallying out. Well, I don't know. You don't get the option to sally out from a fort, do you? Defensive stance? I'm not sure. Unless I just can't see the fort here. We'll see. We shall see. Start. Looks like a nice battle map. Okay, well there's certainly no fort involved. They're deploying on one side of the river, I'm deploying on the other. Oh, they're actually down here, there we go. Right by the bridge. Perfect, bridge battle. So I guess the bridge battle supersedes the fact that they're in a defensive stance, rather. Fair enough. Or maybe they weren't in the right start, I don't know. Maybe I missed something through commenting, I don't know. We'll find out though. So we're going to have these guys here. Push forward with the slingers in a moment. Obviously I've got a couple of javelin men in there, but that's fine. Push forward with all of them. Eastern spears, my elite troops of course. Ha ha ha. Forward they go. Raw peltash. I don't want you guys off formation attack. I like having you guys off formation attack. I don't think can't cross anywhere else on this map as well. Oh no, we can cross up here. It looks like there is. Is there a ford? No, I thought there was just a little marking on the map there. But no, it's not a ford. So it is just the bridge, which is cool. I like that. I like it. It's going there. Elephants will keep you back here for now because we might need to charge you through in a moment.
Your orders, my lord. No matter who we meet in battle, we will triumph.
And if we can, we just want to put 1 unit of pikes up on the bridge.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
But actually, we don't want to do that just yet. There we go, pull them back. Because I don't think we're actually going to be able to force the enemy to come across the bridge to us. Oh, and their slingers are in formation ready. Right, these guys are going to push you right to the banks. In fact, we're going to send most of you to the banks, except the javelin men there. These guys coming across? They are, yay! Okay. 1 unit of pike should be all we need to hold here. So these are my javelin men, which we'll have here. Guys, you're going to need to run. Because they're going to get here very quickly otherwise, and we're not going to be able to activate Operation Bridge. Take these guys off skirmish mode. Oh, they're just going to get there in time. You beautiful pikemen, you. You might get shot to pieces though, because you don't actually have great melee defense, but we'll see what you can do. These guys are being destroyed by my slingers up on the bridge. So, yeah, my levy pikemen are getting destroyed as well, unfortunately. Oh no, they do have reinforcements. There's the ford. Thought there was one. Thought there was one. So, well, we can't go that way. We're just going to hold here for now. Unfortunately, my pikes are going to take a beating. I've had a lot of you tell me I need to just keep working on infantry research to get them. Oh, they've gone. To get better pikes. Right, war elephants. If you charge down through the bridge, you should be able to take them all out. I started putting those guys back there. We're trying to give them an attack order, but it broke them in the end. But the enemy was just pelting them. So, elephants, there we go. Just get in before those nasty slingers and what have you get to you. And you'll be fine. Stampede time. Put you in melee mode. There we go. So, chasing everyone around here now. Oh, and I just wanted to ask you guys, how does my voice sound? The same, nice and clear. If anything, maybe a little bit more clearer. Just I've slightly repositioned. Oh dear, I've slightly repositioned my mic. So I just want to know if you guys can hear me still perfectly fine, or whether it's not as good as it once was, or needs a little bit more of a tweak. Basically, I've kind of moved the stand where it connects to, because it has to be, it sits on like a desk, or it's anchored down on a desk, and I've moved it to my windowsill just for a kind of a better range on the arm. Right, so these guys have gone berserk, but actually that's not worked horrifically in our against us. And actually, I'm going to bring my cavalry across the bridge now to hit these guys. These guys should come out of their berserk rage any moment now. They've not lost any of themselves, so they should be fine. They're still trying to hit me here. We formed up now against these guys coming up against the river. Very colourful shields. I like that. That's pretty cool. And these guys are back. So elephants, charge against the cavalry, please. They are tired because obviously I didn't use stampede with them. And there we go. Just destroy the cavalry. Then put these nice plumes on the front of them now. That's it, cavalry will see you away. And then we're going to get ready to envelop with you guys. Oh, sorry. There we go, now you can fire. Wait, you're trying to get around me to the bridge. Not a smart decision when I have pikes right here, guys. Not that you have any abilities you can use, but my peltas will just destroy you. Cavalry, race him away. Elephants, come back over here. Cav, just destroy them. Make sure they're all gone. Fling of. Okay, they're charging in. You're charging in. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Go, go, go. We're not bothering with the reinforcements at all. We don't need them. Frenzied charge. Continue for a little bit. I think we pretty much destroyed most of them there. Only unit that's gotten away is that one there. We've destroyed these guys. I wonder if my cavalry can catch up to them just in time. We'll fast forward it and we'll find out. These guys are chasing, but they're going to get fatigued soon. Yeah, tired. Or straight down to tired, rather. Now across the bridge. There's the red line. Oh, it's still a ways away. They'll get him then. We're going to go for this unit over here of slingers first. Come on, Cav, only winded. You're fine. Slow motion for the charge. Oh, damn. They down. Anyway, I think we can hit play now. Crashed into these guys. I'm not sure a single one of them will be able to recover from this and get away. There we go, they're gone. Over to these guys. And over we go. Go, 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 go. And done. Nice. And I think that is pretty much everyone. There's been a few little stragglers somewhere, but we will quit the battle there. We're done. A decisive victory. We've smashed those guys there. As long as we can stop their invasions, we should be fine, and we can start pushing back at them. So we deployed 3,704. Fair enough, we did outnumber them a lot. We took 227 losses, and we killed 1,277. Most of those losses coming from the pike unit that was hit at the bridge there. They still survive, actually, the pikes. They live to fight another day, and we can kill the captives. I'm not releasing them, they die. So yeah, obviously that bridge battle superseded, unless they weren't in formation stance, but I'm pretty sure it looked like they were. Anyway, Hegra is open for the assault, and we're going to keep on pushing. First of all, to kill these guys in an auto-resolve. An aggressive stance. Ah, right through them. That's probably going to kill my elephants. Probably going to lose quite a lot of elephants in that 1% of losses. Yes, I lost 7 elephants. Right, and I'm pushing forward because I want to be able to... Oh, I can take Hegra this turn. Cool. And maybe draw this army back. And weak garrison. So it's going to go for an aggressive stance again. Probably lose some more elephants. Kick them, stab them, down. Not Hegra, it's Hatra, rather. Yeah, more elephants lost. We're going to raise it so we can consolidate and quickly move on. Oh, and they have another army over here. My men should be enough, more than enough to survive, as long as the elephants get replenished soon. And we've got more traits. Talents, traits, and toadies. I really enjoy this mod so far. Peacekeeper's Public Order. I always like getting that one. I can instantly upgrade it if I want it a little bit more. Shots per... Yeah, actually, I'm going to go for that just to really boost the public order here. We can't convert anything or build anything just yet, but they're pushing with more armies. No, we don't have any more movement range. I was thinking, you know, hope on hope that we can move even further and hit these guys while they're in forced march. These guys are in forced march. But I only have 10 units here. I do have Seleucid Pride over here, which is going to be fun, and the Median Cavalry. Plus we have standard pikemen and a couple of Eastern Slingers. And we from Edessa, we are going to spawn 12 units. So we should be fine here. Let's have a look at the other state of things. It feels like ages since I've last played this Let's Play, and that's because I was away on holiday last week, so I pre-recorded a whole week's worth pretty much in one day's go, and then didn't play for just over a week, so I've missed playing this Let's Play. We're back anyway, so we're dealing with these guys that are attacking us at the moment. Media have survived just. Purge is going to be the next problem, but we can push into Media Panthina? Or Panthine? Media Antrop, we're going to call. Media Antrop's lands over here. And then we've got all these states over here, Galatia. Expanding out a fair little bit. We've got roads still to deal with, which is why I can't move something. And someone was saying, why aren't you sending your ship round to discover more trade partners? I can't, again, because of roads, pretty much. Although I did pull my army away, didn't I? They're over here. I did pull them away. Yeah, fair enough. So we're taking a risk with roads. Well, I'm actually pulling these guys back to here. Am I to get more troops in, or... what was my thinking here, Lionheart? Well, we'll pull them back to here for now. We can't reinforce... We can't reinforce Edessa as much as we probably would like to. That's what we got over here. We got the pikemen. Unless I'm thinking of just retrofitting everything up. With these Persian hoplites. Obviously we can get the better cavalry now. Camel spearmen and camel archers. Camel archers are pretty good. So we'll probably stop bringing some of them into here. Although this army is pretty useful. Might as well just send it out and send it on its way, sort of thing. It can push through Edessa, so yeah, we don't really need to add anything into here. We've got, well, hang on, we've got one levy pike unit. Oh, one pikeman unit there. Okay. Well, let's push them up. Let's push them up here. They can help push here. And yeah, we pulled the army up from here. What's left of it? And we've got these chariots, which are Seleucid chariots. Apparently, they're not scythe chariots. But I should be able to. Where is it? Replace. Oh, I can't do it next time. I can replace this general, rehire, and get a different get the scythe chariots for the Seleucid chariots. But I want the scythe ones to do the damage. Right. End the turn. And see what Media Antrop do this part. And in their turn now, reacting to my attack at Hetra, pushing them back from Dura. Because they made quite a few advances and seemed rather aggressive. Oh, fantastic. They're going to cause me trouble in the south. I kind of... they're going to cause me trouble in the south. Against these guys. I'm going to decline and break my alliance. I know it's bad, but they're already over here poised to hit me in the south. I've got to kind of cut my losses somewhere. And that, I'm afraid, is going to be cutting them off there. And these guys come to attack me. They have a general of archers. I've never seen that before. Maybe that's one of Champ Lowe's new units or something like that. Never seen them unless their general's been hit by an enemy agent. But then they'd just be archers. That's very odd. Probably an agent, though. So we are going to hopefully force the Eyes of the Serpent down my streets. If we're not selling it, we'll let them come to us. Just have a look at the battle map when it loads in, so we can see what sort of settlement we have. Yeah, so there's plenty of areas. Let them come down the street a little bit, narrow their vision, narrow their range, and then hit them. We'll have the pikes lined up somewhere, hit them with the slingers a little bit, and while that's all going on, flank round with the Median cavalry, take out all their slingers, and charge on through with Seleucid's Pride. Let's have a look at these guys. It's elite elephant unit. Oh, yes, they've had a nice little flash at the front there. Oh, look at their masks on the unit. They look pretty cool. See, this is my general at the back here, who has a bow and arrow quiver with him. They all have them. Are you archers? But you have a pole. I assume it's a javelin at the other end. We just can't see it. Fair enough. Right. Anyway, this is a hench elephant unit. I'll show you with the stats over here. They could do lots of damage. Right. Where's the enemy coming from? The enemy's coming from over here. Damn it. They get two options to come down, which is always annoying. They're going to come down here or there. That's fine, actually, because I can line up here and they'll have already narrowed their attack here. So I'm going to have these guys over here. Oh, of course, we've got all the extra slingers and what have you. That's actually pretty darn good. Can't complain there. There we go with these guys. Pikes. Your group 2, and then I'm going to choose individual units. We don't not the levy pikemen to hold the gaps here. In fact, actually, all of you should first of all be made pikes. Right, you two pikes are. Yeah, I'm going to spread you guys along here. Well, I know I could push up to the smaller gap, but that allows you guys to come down further. Right, now these guys are going to hold up here. In fact, levy pikes, you're going to hold the right side. These guys are going to be reinforcements, because I think that's where they're going to hit. The AI tends to hit down here. In fact, I can show you what I think. I think the AI is going to hit down here. Probably won't go round here. So in fact, oh, whoops, they won't go here. So in fact, I can push out with my elephant and hit them in the back while they're funneling everything they have down here. And then I'm going to have my cavalry over here. I need to just put them in place, and then they'll flank out from here to take out their skirmishers on the flank. There we go. That's the plan. That's the plan. Right, we have a couple of Eastern Spearmen units as well. They can hold here. All of my skirmishers, slingers, off skirmish mode. You need to stay exactly where you are. You guys stay here. And then cavalry, my lovely cav, you are group 5. And you are forming up here. start the battle, pull the cavalry out to the scrub, the brush over on the left-hand side. So they've spread out nice and thinly, obviously to hopefully maximise their potential with their slingers. And they're now pushing forward with Eastern Spearmen. They'll start moving all their troops in a moment. With 3 units of Median cavalry, we should be able to prevent their slingers from doing too much damage. They're already sending an Eastern Slinger unit over here, so I don't know if they've spotted my cavalry or what, but I will engage with that very early on. But I ideally need these guys to move in a little bit further and actually the slingers start moving, because I don't want to pull them all around here yet. But looks like we're going to have to deal with it with 1 unit of cavalry. We'll do it. Go.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Yes, cavalry's been spotted. They're being slung at. Well, these guys aren't charging very fast. I'll give these both an attack order. It's fine. I don't think we've pulled any units over here that we would have normally gone down some of the other streets. The rest of the units are still moving on in. We'll go to the scrub over here. They're pretty slow charging. Maybe they're just... I'm assuming they're reasonably armoured. Yeah, they are. We've gone straight into these guys. Hit the slingers. Gonna flank on around with these guys. Right. Meanwhile, yep, they're not even bothering with this street, which is good. We're gonna let them just crash against us here for a bit, and then we'll push on around with the elephants. So we're flanking round with my cavalry, giving them plenty of place to attack. We've only lost 1 cavalryman so far. We've got these skirmishes coming up here, which we're going to have to worry about. But my cavalry should be able to swoop in that way very shortly. Right, elephants. You can flank on round now. Into the next lot, would you? Go, 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 go. Right, so they've all hit my pikes. We're going to steady my pikes. I'm holding them at the moment. Slingers over here. Turn you guys around to hit these guys. Send some cavalry up there to set them... sort them out. Median cav. Oh, they had a unit of spears still here, which is not good. Send the general in here first. Cavalry over here. You're going to flank on round, give you a couple of waypoints round to here. These guys are just holding them, they're now retreating, so I think they've seen my elephants charge on in. So I can't wait too long with my elephants. Oh wow, they're gone. Right, elephants charge straight on down. Because those Eastern Spearmen are no longer a threat now. Oh, these are elite Persian archers. Assume they're one of Champlow's units. Trample, they have. So they have a charge bonus. Go, go, go. Put you in melee mode. There we go. I know I could probably just pull through with the elephants. But I like to... I don't think it... I think someone was saying it doesn't work as well as pulling through with cavalry. But we'll try pulling through with them a little bit. So I don't want to get too far behind some of the units, because I do want to kill a lot of them. There we go. They're all routing. Okay, keep pushing. Send my partner to start going forward. Starting to hit the general back. These guys are so dead. They're trying to run through my guys here. Take them off pike mode here. Just use them as swordsmen. Bring my cavalry back down here to chase a few of them. Continue, because we want them all gone. Don't want any of them surviving. And it's fast forward mode. There we go. Another battle's gone down pretty easily, actually. There we go.
The enemy
Sorted.
general is dead.
Good. That's the cavalry chasing after him. The elite Persian archers are not so elite at all, especially against cavalry. Went down rather fast. Took down some of my slingers up here. And some of my levy pikemen, but that's okay. Thankfully, that's why it was the levy pikeman station there. Nobody else. Just chase after the last few. There's a lot of them down here. Eastern spearmen. Oh, just look at them. The mush here underneath my pikes. My pikes took one loss there. One loss. Yep. 10 pikes. Elephants managed to crush through the back of them there. Okay. So cavalry's mopping these guys up nicely. Again, it's getting the extra experience and stopping them from ever coming back. This army, I don't think, has anyone left. I think they will have all died, so we can quit the battle there. A decisive victory indeed. We had 167 losses. We killed 2,741 of the 2,800 strong force. Yeah, they're all dead. They're all dead. Elephants, 658 kills. Cavalry, 452. 531. 352. Pikes, 582. Nice. So, taking the elephants out of it, yeah, the pikes dominated. And down these large armies that were threatening us, down they go. So, we can hold them. This will be our recipe for pushing them all back. The whole army is dead. Very little damage, mainly just the cavalry there, and obviously the levy pike. Oh, that was one that was spawned in there anyway, so that's great. Kill the captives. We don't need to bother releasing them or anything like that. They're going to try and hit me at Hatra, and they're probably going to come in with this army as well, I'd have thought. But if not, we've got that army coming up from Antioch now. Oops, sorry, whack the mic. That I force marched there last time. And they can go towards Gazaka. They're pulling back. Very wise move. Persia's descending upon Media as well, which is again another reason why I didn't want to go to war with the Goryea, because I've got so many enemies down there coming for me anyway. Sorry, at this point I do have to start cutting off my allies, I'm afraid. I am untrustworthy, yes, I broke my alliance, I am sorry about that. It will restore over time, so hopefully we can sort it out. They are still friendly with us, but obviously they do hate the fact that we broke our treaty with them. But I'm sorry guys, it's just because I can't deal with these guys as well. And I'm going to try and get a non-aggression pact. No.
Fish and
Fish and something else. So we're probably a bit screwed for getting any more trade with anyone anytime soon.
come, my friend, speak.
So it's going to have to let that settle. So yes, we still. Diplomacy is what I wanted. So, as you can see, this whole area is very much red. So this is where all our enemies are coming from. Obviously at war with these guys. Persia. Parthava. We're not at war with Parthia yet. We're at war with the Aracosians. We are at war with Zagratia. Not at war with Bactria at the moment. We're at war with slaves. And that's it for now. So we retain Sards as our client just. Right. We need to improve things. We need to get the economy boosted and going, because I've got all these places where I can expand, but I can't do anything yet. Yep, that's that. Right. This army here, we're going to take you out of force march. I'm just going to do normal march stance over here. Enyo's destroyers. We need to send you back to Antioch, really, to get any decent units just over the border. We can put in some more pikes, slingers and what have you. So we're holding up here. And we need to get Hellenic culture is what we want over here. Oh, and someone was saying one of my generals has a negative or +2 Eastern culture, which I'll sort out next time. Which I can probably find through here. Or one of his abilities or something. I'll check that out next time anyway. So we've got these guys here. We can push towards their lands. I'm going to push out with this army for now. We don't need to worry about Armenia just yet. We're going to go for Gazaka. And I'm going to send... No. I'm going to send my slightly worse spy over to just scout where they are. My better spy is going to come over here. I don't think I can do anything against these guys. I don't think we've got enough money. No. So we're just going to bring her here. and use her ability. And I was going to get the Scythe chariots down here, not that I think we're going to be under attack here, or at least I hope we don't. Replace him with another general. Cultural conversion, local province, that would be useful, because that's not affecting any of us. Yeah, we'll go for that. Hire, and now we can choose. Here we go. Oh, can we not? Oh, there we go. It's the other button. Right, so we want Scythe chariots and not the Seleucid chariots. I went for the Seleucid chariots. Don't actually know why I went for that in the end. I think it just looked... I don't know. We want Scythe chariots for sure. And hire as my general there.
Ready for battle.
Okay, so we're ready for another end turn, but that is where we're going to wrap up for now, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed. Next time we'll be pushing into Media Antrop, hopefully, and pushing them back further. Hopefully Media will survive, although Persia has just descended upon them here. They're facing attrition. I assume they've run out of food or money or something like that. A combination of both. Fire and steel is bearing down upon them. Anyway, until then, I hope you've enjoyed. Ciao for now.